guys, it's Shanice. Welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for a long time, but if you're new here, subscribe. If you're not, thank you for coming back. I really appreciate you staying. I know it's been a really long time. It's been 11 months since I posted, but I'm back and I'm ready to pump some videos out. For this video, I thought I would do a quarantine book haul and a little update as to where I've been the past 11 months. And yeah, I have a lot of books that I've collected the last 6 months, from March when quarantine started to now June, which is kind of the end of quarantine. You know, everything's a little bit getting back to normal, but yeah, let's get into it because I have a lot of books. So first, let's get this update out of the way before I start on all the books. I've kind of just been, I don't know, I was just kind of out of it, and I didn't really want to see my face. Isn't that like weird to not want to see your own face? But that's how I was feeling, and a part of this is not only just filming but editing the video, and I didn't really want to see my face when I was editing. I was just not feeling it. I tried to film a video in April and then I just lost traction, but I'm going to film this one and I'm going to post it, and I'm going to be super dedicated from this point forward. I'm really going to assert myself and be a better booktuber. Yeah. Also, I wanted to say thank you so much for 200 subscribers. I can't believe I even hit that. I can't even believe I hit 50, okay? But I'm really thankful, and I'm really thankful for you guys that stuck around. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for waiting for me, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Love you. Okay, as you guys can see, I am swimming in books. So let me just clear this up. So I got all the books down. As you can see, there's a lot of empty spots now, but yeah, so we have about 90 books here. So from March to August, yeah, March to August, I bought 90 books. I'm just gonna say it was stress buying. Yep. And I'm not gonna admit that I have an issue. Okay. So for these, I'm just gonna give like the title, the author, and a little description of the ones that I've read so far, because I don't want this video to be 2 hours. I'm hoping it doesn't have to be 2 parts, but it might have to be 2 parts, but yeah, just more video, I guess. And yeah, so let's get right into it. Also, it's not going to be in order of books that I've bought in, like from March to August. It's just going to be the books that are here in front of me. And also, I bought most of the books from Amazon and Book Depository, and some of them I bought from Indigo, which is a bookstore here, also known as Chapters. But yeah, so let's get into it. So starting off, I kind of had a month where I was into like a lot of dark romances, so I bought these 2 books. I also bought a couple others, but they're pretty buried, so you'll know when you see them. I bought these 2, Raw by Belle Aurora and Monster in His Eyes by J.M. Darhauer. They're both pretty damn dark from what I hear. I love J.M. Darhauer. She wrote one of my favorite books ever, which is Ghosted. And yeah, so I'm really excited to read these. I haven't read them yet, but they're supposed to be extremely dark, and I like dark, sometimes question my morals type of books, and I heard that these were that. So the next books are these 3 by Brittany C. Cherry from the Element series. So I already had The Silent Waters, so I needed these 3 to finish the collection, so I got them. These are seriously gorgeous covers. I'm not like the biggest lover of guide covers, but I think these ones are, I think they're fairly attractive and they're pretty nice. And yeah, I love the Silent Waters, so I know I'm gonna love these ones, and I know I'm gonna cry a lot because Brittany C. Cherry just has that effect on people. Yeah. Whew, oh my gosh, I almost keep dropping all these books. Anyway, by the way, I will totally insert a photo or video of all of this madness so you guys can see what I'm looking at, because it's very intimidating. Okay, so the next ones I got were these gorgeous new covers from BB Reed. for the When Rivals Play series. They are seriously stunning. Oh, the light is like making them terrible, but hope you guys can see. Anyway, so The Prince and the Pawn, like these covers are so gorgeous. The Punk and the Plaything, and then The Moth and the Flame. This is really white cover, so you can hardly tell. Oh, that fucking sucks, but you get it. It's really gorgeous. Oh, there you go, you can see it. So the next, and then The Pierre and the Puppet. I love this book so much. The covers are freaking gorgeous, and I love girl covers. And then the backs represent like moments in the book. So this is like the house that Four never live in, and I think that is so creative and so, I don't know, just shows like dedication and like care about your craft, aka being a writer, and whoever designed these incredible covers. Like, I'm obviously a huge fan. Wait, let me see who was the one who did it so I can give them some. Amanda Simpson is the one who did the cover design, so shout out to her from Pixel Mischief Design. The talent, I cannot. Amazing, gorgeous. Other BB Read books I bought during quarantine were this series. It is The Bandit and The Knight. I'm really excited to read these ones. These are her first books. It's called The Stolen Duet. They're obviously really gorgeous. I love these covers too. I'm really excited to read them because I heard they're pretty dark, and I like BB's writing, and it's her first book. I kind of always enjoy an author's first book, you know, see what they started with. So next, I bought a lot of R.S. Gray books. Granted, I have never read her before. This is how I am, okay? I have never read her before, but I just see everybody talking about her. So I was like, I just have to buy her books, because first of all, oh my god, my brother's running laps. It's literally like 12 o'clock at night. What the fuck? Okay, anyway. So I bought not all of her books, but a lot of her books. Oh, the lighting is so terrible. But anyway, so I bought a lot of her books. They're so gorgeous. Like, I love her covers, and I just had to buy them. Like, I bought pretty much all the ones that were interesting to me. So I'll show you guys the covers and which ones. So Dr. Dearest, I've heard lots of good things about this one. My friend Jimena has recommended this one to me, and I keep wanting to read it, but I get like distracted by something. I don't know, but I'm really excited to read this one. Every time I see like an episode of Grey's Anatomy, like, if you guys hear any walking, that's my family upstairs. I'm so sorry. I try to do these as late as possible, but I guess they're up still. Anyway, anytime I watch an episode of Grey's Anatomy, or like, I don't really watch Grey's Anatomy, but my sister does, and anytime I see her watching it, I will literally be like, I suddenly want to read a doctor book, and this is the first one that comes to my mind, but I still haven't read it yet. Anyway, it's gorgeous. I'm excited to read it. Hotshot Doc, also another gorgeous cover. I love it. I like the simplicity of her covers, and I love that all her books are the same size. That is very like pleasing to me. I love it. Not So Nice Guy, also gorgeous. Sounds really good. Cold-Hearted Boss, another one that sounds really good. And I love how, like, you can't really see the models, but like they look attractive, so I love that. The next one, His Royal Highness. The Allure of Dean Harper. This one is also very gorgeous. I love it. And then The Allure of Julian Leafray. I'm not gonna try to say it. Anyway, The Allure of Julian. You can say the name. I'm not gonna butcher it, because I will butcher it. But it sounds really good, and I'm really excited to read it too. And then lastly, I got Scoring Wilder. Also gorgeous cover. I also love the concept. So yeah, I'm excited to read all of these books that I have of hers, because they sound amazing, and I love a good romantic comedy. Yeah. Next are these books by Penelope Ward. I love these books, so I'm currently trying to like finish my Penelope Ward book collection. So I've been buying a lot of her books, and or I have bought a lot of her books during this time. And I read these ones, Neighbor Dearest and Stepbrother Dearest, and oh my god, they're so good. Like, I'm not even exaggerating because I love Penelope. They're seriously so freaking good. Like, oh, I love them. I love them. I love them so much. Gorgeous, simple, glossy, not too big, not too small, such good books. I actually did edits for them on my Instagram account, Bookaholic Shay, so if you guys want to go see them over there, you totally can. I really enjoyed making the edits for these books because these characters were just everything. Yeah, I don't want to give you any spoilers, but they're kind of connected, and once you read them, you will for sure get it. What I would highly recommend, so if you guys know, I totally love Room Hate by Penelope Ward, and I never knew that the recommended reading order would be Stepbrother Dearest, Room Hate, and then Neighbor Dearest. So I read Room Hate years ago, like so long ago, and then this year I just read these two. And I was reading this one and I was like, I feel like I know that character. And then I read this one and I was like, I do know that character, and I do know the character that she's mentioning. And then I realized it's one of the characters from Room Hate. So if you read these, I highly recommend you read Stepbrother Dearest, then you read Room Hate, and then you read this one. But you don't have to. You can, if you've already read Room Hate, then you can read these two. But it's kind of cool. I love that when like it's all in the same universe. But yeah, these books, they're gorgeous. I love them. And I also love how well Penelope does detail, like all her. So this character has 2 clovers on his hips, and she actually got them to have that in the photo of the cover model. And then like this tattoo with Lucky, which is his dog's name, has that too. Lip piercing that he has, beanie that this guy wears all the time. Like, she does it pretty dang well. I love that. Like, it's just a little detail, but it's so appreciated. So next I bought pretty much a whole series here. I bought the Bound series by Cora Reilly. I actually bought all the alternate covers. Like, these were all the new ones. I have the old ones, or some of the old ones, but so I bought all the new ones. So this one is Luca Vitiello. I'm not gonna say his name because I know I'm just gonna butcher it, but you see it, okay? I should be able to pronounce stuff, but I'm very insecure about pronouncing things. I don't want to be corrected. It makes me anxious. So yeah. So the other ones I got were Bound by Honor, Cora Reilly, as I said. This is gorgeous. I really love that all these covers really represent what's happening in the book. The wedding. And even in the back too, like, they're just gorgeous. Hang Lee designed these. She is a phenomenal cover designer. I'm such a huge fan. And yeah, I think that these covers are stunning, and I really love that they truly represent the book. So next is Bound by Duty. I loved this book so much. I really loved Dante and Val. They're just such a good couple. And so this is like a frozen heart, which is kind of like Dante's thing. Like, he has like a frozen heart. And then on the back is a necklace that he gave her in the book. Like that's such good detail. I love that. I don't know. Do you guys like those little things? I'm a really big fan of like just the tiniest little details that probably not other people would notice unless you read the book, you know? And the next one, Bound by Hatred. Stunning, gorgeous. I love the matte. I love that book too. And then another one, Bound by Temptation. So gorgeous. Oh, look, my fingerprints. That's the worst part about matte books. It's like so easy for your fingerprints to get on there, but yeah. Next, Bound by Vengeance. This one is so gorgeous. I love it a lot. Like, wow. And then lastly, we have Bound by Love. It is stunning. I love it. Seriously, so gorgeous. I can't wait to finish the series. I read up to Bound by Hatred, and then I kind of went off because I read all of them in order. And then I was just like, okay, I've read like 4 of these now. I'm just gonna take a little break and then come back. But I haven't come back yet, but I will for sure. And yeah, So next, just gotta keep rearranging here. Next we have Wanting Mr. Kane by Shanora Williams. I really loved her The Man I Can't Have by her. I really love that book. It's literally right there. I really loved it a lot. So I've seen a lot of people talking about this one, and I was like, I'm so down. Sounds like my type of thing. So I got it, and I'm really excited to read it. Next, we have these two, the Bromance Book Club and Undercover Bromance. They just sound really freaking cute, and they were on sale on Indigo, and I was like, I've always kind of been interested in them, and yeah, they sounded adorable, and I'm pretty sure this one just got picked up for a movie, so that was also extremely appealing. As you can see, it's like there's different textures, which I think is really cool. His pants are matte, and then the book in his back pocket is glossy, and then the words are glossy. Like, I love the different textures. It's so awesome. It's really cool. But they sound so cute, and I'm really excited to read them because, I don't know, I'm just really excited. It sounds totally my vibe. Next, we have Devious Lies by Parker S. Huntington. This book is stunning. I haven't read it yet, but I pretty much just, like, for a good 15 minutes, just stared at the formatting of this book. I'm not gonna open it and show you because I'm gonna read this book. It's super long, but I want to do a whole video on this, like a review, and then talking about this gorgeous cover and the formatting and just everything, because I love it a lot. So I haven't read it yet, but when I do, I will for sure be doing a video on it because it is gorgeous, and I heard very good things about it. So I think I'm gonna have to do a part 2 because it's already at almost 20 minutes and I feel like that's pretty long. So we're gonna do a part 2. I'm gonna stop the camera and then I'm gonna film again, so I can get it all done, and then you guys won't have to wait long for this part 2. But I will do 2 more books before I end. So next books are Throb and Beat by Vi Keelan. I love her so much. She's one of my favorite authors also. I think these books are just so gorgeous. These are one of her early books. They're stunning. I love the hot pink a lot. And I'm really excited to read them because they sound extremely interesting. If you haven't heard about them yet, I recommend you go look them up because they sound really, really good. And yeah, they're just really pretty, and more to add to my collection of Vi because I love her and I have a lot of her books. So all the books that I named, I'm going to leave down below in the description, every single one, so you guys can go see. I'll also add a link to my Amazon with a cart, with a list of like all these books. It's kind of like a wish list type of thing, but it's not, it's just a list. So if you guys just want to get on there and buy them right away, I got you. It's there, you just click it and then it'll be in a list, all of these books. I'll label it as like part 1, and then part 2 I'll do the next thing, but these will be at the bottom. All my socials are down there. Bookaholic Shay at Instagram, the Rex Ross on Twitter, and then Bookaholic Shay on Facebook too. I'll leave this stuff where it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of just me rattling off, but I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you come back again for part 2 because we have about 3 more stacks to go through. And there are a lot more good ones in here that I really want you guys to see. So see you next video. Bye.